I grew up kind of living out that country lifestyle, but we didn't have any type of farming background. So my first farming experience was actually helping a neighbor just lay an irrigation pipe, building fence, moving cows and things like that. My wife, we met when we were at church. We were both 12 years old, and I really took a liking to her, but part of the rule for dating the farmer's daughter was that you had to come work for the family farm. So I started going down there, just doing a bunch of random odd jobs, and that was really my introduction into agriculture. And then I went to CCC for 2 years, got some of my gen eds out of the way, and then went to Kearney to get my degree in ag business.
Noah Christian Young.
I really enjoyed the smaller class sizes. I had great relationships with all my teachers. Felt like I could ask them a lot of questions that were more personal to actually what I was trying to accomplish, because if it was like an accounting question, I could say, hey, would you mind looking at some of these books that we're running and answer some of those questions? Maybe that would have been the same case at a different university, but I liked the personal approach that all my teachers had. I really enjoyed that. When COVID happened, I was working from home, and that's when we really decided, okay, we've been dabbling with chickens and kind of doing some garden stuff, and I thought if we're going to be doing this, we might as well start posting things on social media. And then things just continued to spiral from there, and then after about 2 months I had a video that went 80,000 views, and from there I was hooked. I got to a point where it's like, can I do this for myself and build something for my family and be more involved? That was really the deciding factor, was getting to wake up and share breakfast with my kids and then come in and eat lunch with them, and to have a hands-on approach to their education was really, really something that was important to me. And one of the reasons I decided, okay, let's try doing social media full time. If you live in a New York City or something, you've never even seen a cow in your life. So what I'm trying to do is just share those fun facts and information and get people thinking. And I like to say that I'm edutaining folks all across the nation about agriculture and where their food comes from. My main purpose and goal with the channel is to help people. So whether that's they've got their own garden and I'm giving them a tip on how to produce something, or I'm educating them as a consumer about what type of food choices they're making. As a kid in high school, I just have always been fascinated by bison. And then I learned about how important they are to soils and the ecosystem, regenerating prairies. And so just something I've always wanted to do. And I said by the time I was 30, I was going to do it. We've got a couple options for where to rent land that's close by here. And I just would love to see bison running up through the hills, same place that they would have been for hundreds of years. I think would be so cool. And I'm spending the next few months just learning as much as I can to bring my followers along with this journey so that they can kind of get to see what it's like to start a bison ranch from scratch, but they don't have to do it. They can just watch me do it, so that when everything goes wrong, they can sit at the comfort of their home and I'll be the one to take care of the problems. I'm hoping this is something that I can pass on to my kids, so that if they want to take over the bison side of the farm, that they could do that. And hopefully, one or all four of them will want to take on different aspects of this farm business and just continue to expand it. And hopefully they have learned skills from agriculture that will translate to really any business that they go into.